A fairly controversial idea popped into my head a couple of weeks ago. What if we stopped talking about mental health in the workplace, particularly as it applies to midwives? Here's the idea. If a heavy piece of equipment landed on me at work and I was injured as a result of that, we wouldn't be talking about my bone health. We would say that a heavy piece of equipment landed on me and now I have a broken foot as a result of that. And my employer would be required to take steps to make sure that that piece of equipment was more properly stored in the future. If I was exposed to asbestos at work and I developed complications as a result of that, we wouldn't be talking about my lung health. What we would say is that I was exposed to a carcinogenic substance and then I developed lung cancer as a result. And there are laws in place about how these types of substances should be treated and stored and removed to stop these types of things from happening. There's a very interesting trick of the language that happens when we talk about other types of occupational hazards that cause people psychological injuries. By talking about mental health, the responsibility is subtly shifted onto the person who has experienced the injury rather than on the employer and their responsibility for trying to prevent those types of injuries, trying to prevent those exposure to those types of occupational hazards in the first place. And also from having a more hands-on invested approach in rehabilitation when those types of injuries do occur. This is an injustice. We deserve to know that our employers are taking all practicable steps to avoid us becoming injured in the first place, whether those are moving and handling injuries, injuries from being exposed to dangerous substances, or psychological injuries as well.